Jamie up. What's up, sir?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? I said to people, I said Jamie got to get his lighting together.
Man, I've been trying to get this little tripod together. Let me put it on do not disturb because my phone going crazy.
I bet it is. Okay, Tracy just said it for me. Okay.
All right, let's go. What's up, y'all?
So look, what made you? I mean, I understand. I understand that you've been sitting on this, but what made you go? What made you go today?
So, man, you've been talking for years about what I knew, and like I said on my caption, that my private investigator dug into it. We was gonna get her for stalking, and he called her, told her she was a target of a stalking investigation. She looked them off, didn't respond. So he started doing his research on her IP addresses and emails and all things of that nature. And I left him alone. Then when he hit me back, he was like, "Man, I know it's her. I know where she live at. I got addresses tied to different things, but I can't definitively link this email to her name." So I said, "That ain't gonna do it. So don't worry about it." So I left it alone at that time. But when Monique went on Angela Yee, and she said exactly what I already know. You know what I'm saying? I know so much that some stuff I just ain't gonna say because I'm gonna expose so many people. But yeah, that's little Jamie. So
what's up, little Jamie? Little Jamie that they say don't. The little Jamie they say don't fuck with you. That little Jamie.
Hey, what can we do, man? That's a whole nother comment. But hold on. So, what was I about to say? Oh, so when she said that, I said, "Well, shit, let's go." And I chose violence. I think for me, I mean, you know me. We come from the same town. I don't allow you to play with my family. You can't do it. We going to war. Like we can die about this shit. Like I don't play that. And when you trying to say my wife slept with a man and you begging these bloggers to say this shit just because you mad at Raina because she don't like Ashley and they got that little shit going on. Like, come on, shawty. You don't do that. You making me look crazy. You making my wife look crazy. And then when I saw the shit and I sent it to Raina because the real post got his picture in it. I didn't show his face because this shit's so old, but I sent it to Raina and Brittany and she was like, "Yeah, that's such and such." She's like, "I called him right now." I said, "Call the nigga on the phone." And then we got that shit straight, did the recording. And he was like, "Man, them girls jealous of your wife, man." He said, "Man, I never seen y'all in my life." He said, "I saw y'all at that event and I told Ding Dong, yeah, I know their daughter," according to him. And then she flipped it and said, "Oh yeah, I slept with her mother, the wife." And then dumb, she's sitting up here sending this shit to the blogs or anybody that'll post it. And then you been in my house. You called me, bruh. I'm on a group text with her and Raina, literally up until I did that. Like she was begging us to get back cool with the Silvers, and like y'all need to work there. It hurts me that y'all can't. Literally leading up to when this shit happened. When this shit happened, and I posted that post 2 years ago, no more communication. And I saw her like a week or two later, or maybe a month later at a birthday party. And she stayed over there, and I stayed where I was at. She the selfie queen. She gonna take a picture. Mm-hmm. She ain't come near me. And I told her, I said, she here. She ain't come near me.
Mm-hmm. Cause people, you can say stuff, but until people are able to, people are visual. We're visual. So when I was telling people, you can go back as far as Monique's rainbow party on the Real Housewives of Potomac, and you can see Cookie. Cookie has been filming. Cookie has been around. And then with Love and Marriage DC, I saw Cookie immediately because I know who she is, obviously. So I saw her immediately. So I saw that she was cool with y'all. I saw she was cool with the Silvers and all of that. And somebody today in Chef Don Don's chat was like, I never seen her in Love and Marriage DC. And I'm like, the most famous scene from Love and Marriage DC, which was the Christmas party, Cookie was there.
Yeah.
She was
right in the mess.
Right in the middle of the whole situation. So if y'all go back to Love and Marriage DC and just watch that one episode from the Christmas party, you see Cookie. But there are pictures of y'all hanging out at like the Wizards games and stuff like that. Y'all were cool.
Yeah. So that's what she do. She did for years. You know this town. So she plugged in with the Commanders, Redskins. She plugged in with the Wizards, the Nats, the concerts, and she calls the popular people in the city and said, "Hey, I'm in the suite tonight. Y'all want to come? And I got the suite for the game." Or like she literally, did this every event in DC. She'd call us, and then it's take a picture. And then but like I said, when the show came, and this is when literally blew my mind to know that this was her. When the show came, I'm still working, right?
Right.
I'm sitting there. They put out a little picture of all the couples we was at air, and it hit. It's the cast of Love and Marriage DC, and one of the YouTube bloggers back then. I wasn't into none of this shit, so I didn't even. I'm like, oh, let me get on YouTube. Man, somebody was in the chat calling me a cop and just going on me, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? So I said, okay, somebody know me in the chat, cool, no problem. But then as it came on, I'm arguing, I will respond in the comments back then, especially. And I see this one page, that Huey Star page, and I was like, this person know me. Because they talk shit to me, and I said something back, and then they was like, you ain't gonna do shit, you a cop. You a whole pig, like going on me. I said, let me block this damn page. So I blocked the page. Didn't think no more. Mind, this is 4 years ago. This when this shit first came on. Mm-hmm. And then I learned when I showed her Twitter page, Raina saw it, just saw the damn thumbnail. And she said, that's the page I blocked. I said, what? She said, yeah, that page used to drive me crazy on Twitter. I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I got so many pages blocked on Twitter and Instagram, not even paying attention. Just you talking too much.
Yeah, because it's a troll. You block it. You don't think nothing of it. Yeah.
They probably was her. Now I know all this shit.
Yeah, because and you were there the day that I was talking about when Kamisha hit me up, because Kamisha don't know who Cookie is, right? So when Kamisha called me and was like, I'm gonna send you a picture, tell me if you know who this person is, and she sends me a picture of Cookie, I'm like, yo, what's going on? And that's when we all started trying to connect the dots, me and Kamisha and some other bloggers and that kind of thing. Because even when you go back to season 1, like you said, I didn't remember the troll, but people who were sending me stuff from troll pages. And again, I don't report on stuff like that. Why would I talk about you being investigated as a cop 10 years ago? First of all, as a cop, you're going to get investigated because people are going to complain, things are going to happen or whatever. And I didn't have anything more than that. That's just not the kind of, and there's no disrespect to people that do, but that's not what I do. That ain't how I roll. And even if I was going to talk about it, I'd have hit you up and said, hey, somebody sent me this, what's going on, da-da-da-da-da.
Not to cut you off, but I can tell you what that was. So this was in 2020. This was in 2001.
So it was 20 years ago. Yeah, over 20 years ago.
This when I was a jump out. And somebody lied on me because they didn't want to be a snitch. So they lied on me and said, oh yeah, the police dude burnt me. He told everybody I'm snitching. So he told his agent working them, and they looked at me for corruption.
So Jamie, you have to break down to the people what is a jump out. Tell the people what a jump out is.
Oh, I used to be in narcotics, plain clothes, drugs, undercover, doing all that wild shit back in 2001. So now I'm like 20-some years old, probably 20, 28 back then. So, that was the PlayStation era.
Right.
So when this particular informant used to come to our building, we the same age, so we all in the room playing the game, and they like, can he sit in here with y'all? We like, sure. So he's sitting in there with us, and he became like, he just was there so much, he was one of us. So then, I think I saw him at like Tunnel one night. I was with like 3 other police dudes. We at the Tunnel, something was going on.
Took me back with that one.
So I saw him, and he saw me, and we did not acknowledge each other, nothing. So that's the only event I could say he could have lied on me on, because I literally never saw this nigga nowhere other than in my office. So when I was like, when I heard the rumor, I was hot and I dirty cop and all that. This was 20, at this point right now, it's 24 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what happened? Nothing. It was bullshit. The nigga, they found out it was bullshit, and I went on about my life. And then for somebody who works for the government in my business, who we know who that is, she gets on the fucking these apps and say, yeah, he was a dirty cop and he was investigating all this bullshit. Like, that was 2020. At that point, it was 20 years ago.
Right.
But you trying to muddy me up. Like, that shit is crazy to me. And then you around me. Crazy. Like, that shit, mental illness.
So what made, okay, I'm going to just ask you this. What made you start thinking, and you might already answer this, but what, like, while y'all were filming, when stuff like this started leaking out, other than the troll page or whatever, when did you start, like, thinking, yo, it's her, like, she's sitting right here in my house or in my like, around me, and, like, it's her. Like, what?
No, I never knew it was her until, I always said it was somebody that know me. I didn't never think it was her. I thought, oh, man, a lot of people hate on me. I don't give that ain't nothing new. So when Bro Chat sent me those screenshots, he said, I don't know who this is, but they trying to expose your wife. And he sent boom, 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 boom. And I'm reading them, Huey Star 1. So I put that shit in my little search. It said block. I said, block? Why I block this joint? So I started thinking back, I said, oh, that's that fucking page from, season 1. And this is 2023 at this point. So I said, you know what? Enough is enough. But mind you, we beefing with the Silvers and Winter and Carmen. So I'm thinking it's them. And then when I put that shit out there, my phone went. It was her friends, her personal friends. It was people on another show. It was people that knew her. Kamisha was one. Like, all of them hit me like, that's Cookie. I said, how you know it's Cookie? And some of them was messages. Some of them called me on the phone because they said, you ain't putting me on.
Right.
That's why you see the missed call. Because they was like, no, we ain't talking about this shit. And I said, you could tell me, I ain't going to say your name, but they was like, yeah, that's Cookie. They said, that's the who feed me all the shit about the Potomac case. That's the same page. I said, well, how you know it's her? Because I'm going to go off. They said, because that page sends me the shit. And then when I see her, she says the exact same shit to me. She just sent me. So I said, that ain't gonna do it. And then her friend called me. Yeah, it's her. Like, literally, she hates on your wife all the time. And I was like, you gotta be fucking. She said, that's fucking her. And then I made the post. Remember, I put the post up.
Right.
And then it went crazy. So everybody hit me. Then I did the live, all that shit. And then I saw her. When I saw her, I said, that was her. I said, she any other time she see me, brother, take a picture, they rain that, all that bullshit. She did not come near me. And I can honestly say that was 2 years ago. And 2 years later, I've been in the same room with her at least 30 times. And we have not said one word to each other.
Oh, I know, because look, I see your Instagram, I see her Instagram, and I know y'all, I'm like, are they in the same place again?
Yeah. I mean, literally, shit. One time we was at Redskin training camp, and the chief was down there, and some other officers I know, and her. It's 4 of them right there. I walked in the room, they right there. Hey Tyler. I said hey, and I went down the line, and I skipped her. Went down the line, and I talked to the chief. Blah 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 blah. Just saying, y'all, everybody be good. I never acknowledged she was standing there. You think somebody innocent wouldn't have said, man, hold on. What I do to you? What's going on? Why you ain't speaking to me? She ain't saying She was very uncomfortable. I done walked in suites at the game. She in there, and she like, oh, shit. And she go her way out, and I walk right past her. Been at the fights.
One of these days, Jamie going to invite me down to the suites with him on the football Sunday, but that's okay. That's all right. No, I'm messing with you. Well, let me ask you this though. Going back, I'm gonna get you out of here in a few minutes on this one. With Love and Marriage DC, do you think? And I know you can't say definitively, but I'm asking your opinion. Do you think that outside of that situation with Carmen and Winter and Ashley, that situation with the guy in Baltimore, Do you think that she did any other stir in the pot amongst the cast to make things worse, or you're not gonna put that on her?
Well, I do know now that I know what I do know she the one that went to the bullshit about Jason. I do know she was the one who said I was a dirty cop and I was under investigation. She the one said Raina got fired from the government. Like all these pages that was doing that was sending the shit to Winter. And then I got a screenshot I ain't dropped yet, but I did something subliminally and she bit and she responded to the person I was talking to. And when I found out, I hit him and I said, hey, I heard you got a call from somebody about my interview with you. And they was like, yeah, man, call me. And he wrote it. He said, yeah, man, hit me tomorrow. How y'all talking about me? You got him on your show talking about me. And he was like, well, did you do it? Like, what the fuck? I don't know.
Right.
He said, everybody know I got seven accounts and I let Winner use them. And like, he know that. Somebody, I know that. No, I don't fucking talk to you. So right. I got all that. I ain't even dropped that yet, but people have seen it.
Look, look. The truth is, what was that? Was it 2 weeks ago? What was it? It might have been like 2 weeks ago when that first. When I first saw it, let me say that. When I first saw that, somebody was like, "Wait, is this Cookie?" I heard, and they was like dropping all her information. I sent it to Jamie. I said, "Jamie, it's about to be lit." Jamie was like, "Here we go." Because here's the thing. Somebody asked me this today. Do you think because she had been getting away with it for so long, do you think she anticipated this shit would come out, like it would happen like this, what's going on right now?
Well, I know when I first put my stuff out 2 years ago on Facebook, Instagram, it went viral. And I said, I'm not going to expose you now, but it's coming. Mm-hmm. And today was the day. And all I needed was somebody that stamped it. And once Monique stamped it, because I know how Monique know, and I know the same way Monique know. Just trust me, I know. I've talked to somebody verbatim said, yeah, I know she did it, but da-da-da-da-da. She told me she did it.
So let me say this, and I know I'm not, I know that you cool with certain people, so I ain't gonna ask you specifically, but so shout out to Monique for saying, look, I'm putting this out here, like I'm not playing this game.
Yeah,
because Monique is the one that really set it off, for real.
Yeah, and I've been sitting in the cut for 2 years, but I trust me, it was never over. I'm a Taurus, and it ain't never over with me. And I used to be a detective, so I damn sure been snooping. I went through that whole them 2 pages she got. Mm-hmm. She literally talks to herself. So when she looked bad on 2 episodes ago when Monique dragged her, that's when she got mad and she dropped the videos that night. Right. So then the burner page is talking to the other burner page, and is nobody else talking, and is retweeting all the bad shit about Monique, Wendy, Stacy. It's just too pressed to hate on them 3 women. So then I said, wait a minute. So I started looking at the page and I looked at the dates it was made. The one that Raina Block was made in 2020, which was when we would get ready to be on TV. Then the other one was 25, which was when the show came back. Real Housewives of Potomac came back. So I'm like, bro, you brought is deranged. So then I'm going down all the tweets. It's all the people she opposed. Nobody she aligned with. She's all the tweets about retweets or her own. And I know how she talks, because she talks just like she do when she talked to Bro Chat.
Right.
And I said, bro, this is her. And then I said, so I sent him, I think I sent him to you. I sent it to a lot of people. And everybody was like, this shit don't make no sense. So today, so when the Redskins played Sunday, it was a late game, remember?
Yeah.
Real Housewives of Potomac came on.
Right.
Redskins had an 8 o'clock game, and it went to overtime.
Sure
them
did.
Them pages didn't tweet shit because she was there.
She was at the game. I saw her posted over Raheem Devon and all that. Yeah,
exactly. So guess what happened? 9 o'clock the next morning. Fuck Stacy. Fuck Monique. Fuck Monique. Same shit.
But she was too busy at the game to be tweeting. Right. I got it.
So then, when I saw Monique join, and I put the screenshot of her pages, I was blocked just like that. She blocked.
Now listen, the people said they love you, Jamie, but they said, where is Raina?
She upstairs.
Oh, okay.
And let me be perfectly clear. Raina don't give a fuck about
I told him
none
that.
of
Didn't
this
I tell
shit.
y'all that? I said Raina don't care about this shit.
Nah, she really, I mean, she dead to Raina, just like she did to me, but Raina is not like me. I don't know how to stop. And that's my personality. Like when you fuck with me, when you cross me, as loyal as I am to people out here, and in my network, if I bring you in my network, you got free access to my whatever I got. And I had you in my house. You in my house. You hugging my mother-in-law. And
Right.
you sit there and the whole time just to know this person was the one. When we talk about mental health and being on TV, not an actor, but reality TV. When you gotta sit here and watch millions of people, thousands of people talk bad about you, and they say, "Oh, just don't read the comments." That's bullshit. Everybody reading them, and you're
Right.
gonna see it on YouTube. You're gonna see it on Instagram. The bloggers, the big pages on social media, they gonna grab whatever, and it's gonna drive you fucking crazy. So when you sit here and you know I'm arguing with this page, and now this page got to me because it was personal. Somebody get to you because they know your business. That's like I read some shit that I know is true, and I'm like, who the fuck wrote that? Like you had to know me or been around me 15 years ago to say that.
Right. You had
And
to know. Yeah.
to know it was her, it devastated me, man. And I said, man,
Yep.
I said, man, this motherfucker, this ain't ever going to end.
Yep. He say you like Cardi, when we got beef forever.
And if you know anything about me or Taurus, this till we die.
My dad is a Taurus, so I know all about
Yeah,
y'all.
it's till we
My
die.
dad is a Taurus.
You're not never making me make peace with her. It's nothing nobody in the world could do. And I'm gonna tell you, get the fuck away from me. I don't ever need to speak to this woman again in my life.
I got you. Quick question, and then I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna get you out of here. But somebody send a super chat. Thank you, Immaterial Boy. It says, "Why does Cookie not like Wendy? Is it Karen related?" And you may not be able to answer that, but is all this just connected to who she's
I
aligned
think it's
with?
just connected to the show, the women that's in Oz. If she aligned with whoever she aligned with, and they don't like Wendy, she gonna troll Wendy. If you look at that page, she might have blocked everybody, but it was Wendy and Eddie all today up until she blocked.
Well, you know what's funny? And this is what I was telling people. I said when Cookie was cool with Monique, it was fuck Giselle, fuck Candace, fuck all. Now all of a sudden, her and Giselle cool as hell, and I'm like, when did that happen? Because she used to talk so much shit about Giselle. I mean, so anyway, let me say this. So let me ask you this, and you again. Do you have any updates on Love and Marriage DC? People are still asking about Love and Marriage DC.
Like I said, it happens to me every single day, everywhere I go. Somebody watch the show, asks. All I can tell them is the last contact we had with Own and Carlos King was almost a month and a half ago, and it was, can we get along with the Silvers and move forward for a fourth season? We said yes on our side. I heard they said yes. I heard Joy and Clifton said yes, and I know they casted some other couples. I don't know who they are. And
I know one of the couples.
And
well, I heard.
I'm walking in a meeting with Own. We'll be in touch, and that's where it left off.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, that's positive because that's more than the last time I got an update. It had been a lot longer than a month and a half. So
yeah, we had probably two calls over the last 3-4 months.
Okay. Well, listen, that means I guess we're making some progress. I'll tell you offline. You probably know, you just ain't saying nothing. You being coy. But I one couple I know of offline. I'll tell you offline who I was told. You probably know. I know, Jamie, you playing coy.
But I would tell you also, don't believe everything you hear.
Got you. Don't believe everything I hear. Got you.
Some overzealous potentials that's just doing entirely a lot.
Doing too much. Got you.
Bro, like, relax.
Right. Calm down. It's going to be okay.
I see if they are the ones, I see, what's her name? K. I see K 2.0 out the gate.
Oh, don't do that. Okay.
It ain't gonna go well because
Okay. I got you.
we OGs now, and my life is at a point now where I understand that business very
Got
well
you.
than I did season 1.
Got you.
You would
Jamie, do
never.
me a favor. Stand up and show the people your hoodie. They thought it was shooters, but I said that's Jamie. That's Jamie
That's
mentally
right.
fit.
Yeah,
They
that's
do
mentally
look
fit.
very shooter like. They look very shooter like. If you from DC, you know what I'm talking about. Or Madness. Those are Jamie's hoodies. That again, Jamie didn't do it just for the show. Jamie has started a whole organization and he
Oh,
has
hold
stuck
on,
with.
don't move. I just
Look.
got 4 orders.
He said don't move. The link is on his Instagram.
No,
To buy them.
I got 8 orders, but I only had 4. It's the green one.
Okay.
It's the other black one.
That's the one I like. That's the one I like. I like the one you got on too.
It's the gray one. So
Yeah, that's nice.
somebody just ordered like 8 of them. So I got them downstairs stacked up, so I can just feel them when I'm sitting still. But yeah, I
You don't
definitely.
sit still.
That kind of where I left off when we left off filming. I was getting into this community space.
Right,
And,
but you're doing a whole podcast every Thursday night?
Thursday, yeah.
Every Thursday night, Jamie's doing a podcast. They do community outreach. You went to talk to some high school kids. What was that, last week, the week before last?
Yeah.
Y'all saw Arena went and talked to some some teenage moms a few weeks ago at Trinity University, Trinity College. Y'all, they still out here in the community. If y'all don't follow them on social media, y'all follow them over on social media because they post, they let you know what they got going on, and they still very much in the community, giving back to the community. Again, his mental health. If you missed that storyline, the last season of the show, him being a retired cop and dealing with the trauma of all the things that they had to see, especially being a cop in a major city like DC during the aftermath of the crack era and all the things. And the trauma as it relates to that. It's a lot of drama. It's a lot of mess. Y'all know we like it. That's what we like reality TV for. But it's still real shit going on. They do give backs. They do the diaper drive. I want to say it's once a month.
That's this Saturday. So anybody local, we be at Lean On Us Unity from 9 to 12. Free diapers. Just gotta bring proof of child. That's it. And you get like 2 stacks of diapers, depending on how many kids per kid. So it'd be cold, but we'll be out there for 3 hours.
They'll be out there 3 hours on Saturday. If you know any mothers in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area that can drive there, y'all go. Make sure that again, you just got to bring proof of child. You can walk away with some with that. Like I said, I told you guys that Arena does they do the boutique. Was it like once a month? I swear I keep every time y'all do it, I'm either out of town or I have something else to do. I said I'm going to get up there. Because it look like some cute stuff going on up there.
Yeah, it'll pick back up in 26.
Okay.
Yeah, they with the furlough and then the holiday they didn't do it because of the furlough. It was just a mess.
Okay.
But we do have another toy drive we partnered with the end of December. And they collect toys and bikes right now. Same Lean On Us Unity, matter of fact. And it's a Whoville thing. And I'll be the Grinch.
That's cute.
And she'll be the Lady Grinch, and we'll be there messing with.
Can one of my mods, Lil Baby or Tracy, can y'all go get the link off of Jamie's Instagram? Because it's people in the chat asking about the hoodies. Can y'all go get the link?
Just tell them Mentally Fit Store on IG. Just
Mentally Fit Store on IG.
Yeah, DM us, and we'll see what we got. Like we just dropped off 60-something shirts and shooters yesterday to get made. All the camos, everybody want the camos. So
I'm about to say, I want a camo one. Shoot.
Yeah, we literally dropped off 50-some shirts yesterday. So I hopefully get them back before the week out.
And actually, my cousin, I'm not gonna tell too much of his business, but my cousin is in the chat. He's retired. He worked in he ain't do what you did, but he did pretty much what you did. I don't want to tell his business, but he might want to connect with some of his people and maybe work. They see a lot of trauma in their line of work as well. And then he retired as well. He's retired. So maybe that might be something. I didn't think about that. I'm gonna talk to him.
Because literally that's the purpose of the foundation. You know, they put me on TV to argue with my castmates and my kids, and that shit got old real quick. So it's like now I got a bigger purpose to be on TV. And that's really why I'm mad it's not back, because I do have a lot. Lil Jamie's working. He going to go to work in a little bit. He's working at MedStar doing, he's on nights this week. So there's so much positive going on around here that there's no way you could have me arguing with none of them.
I got you. And that's why I wanted to end on a positive note. I wanted to let the people know that you still out here, that you in the community, that wasn't just a show, that this is really how y'all live y'all life. Y'all really out here doing that. And again, you know, anytime, you know, Jamie, anytime you got something to say, you know, you got the platform. And y'all make sure y'all just get subscribed. Y'all, the link is right there. Thank you, Don. Y'all get y'all hoodies and y'all shirts and everything. I want the camo one though. Shoot.
Yeah, we'll have them hopefully this week. Definitely by next week.
Okay. All right.
I mean, when he get on the road, he doing the shooter stuff too. So once he's tied us in there, he run off. I mean, whatever we dropped off. So hopefully, I'm thinking about Friday. It might be good.
All right. Well, look, that'll be look, y'all. That's a great Christmas gift. So y'all get on over there and get y'all look. We know we were supporting Black businesses, so y'all get over there and y'all support what Jamie got going on. Yes. Subscribe to his Instagram if y'all want more information. Y'all subscribe to his Instagram. With that being said, any final words, sir? I'm gonna go ahead and get you out here. Tell Raina we said hi. We miss her on our television screens.
Yeah, we we appreciate the support. Definitely, we've been at it for a while now. You always been solid with me. Fair. Some of the podcasters on YouTube, they strictly mess. They want mess and they talk about us like we don't see the shit. But you've always been fair. So whenever you need me, I'm here for you.
I appreciate that. I do.
And because you from here, I just love that people that understand where we come from, because it's a unique city.
It is. I keep trying to tell people, they think that every city different. No, no, DC is different.
And that's why like even I saw a comment because Neighborhood Talk posted me today. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Somebody in the comments said, "Why am I arguing with the girls?" No, you missing the whole point. This woman literally, what is it, Von Treese? Reality Von Treese,
yeah.
She's literally her. Like, she's literally around
right
and running a troll account. Like, I'm gonna speak on that. I don't give a fuck who that is.
Right.
Man, woman, I'm gonna speak on that. Like, and me personally, because she's personally been around me for over a decade.
Like, and I think people in the chat said when you were explaining that, people in the chat were like, wow, this is deeper than we thought. Because I don't think people realized how close that she was in y'all's inner circle.
Yeah. Do you know I did Chuck's last show? I got the entertainment. Yeah, I got the footage. We had it. Remember Ibiza?
Yeah.
I did the day party in 2011 with him and Kendrick. That was my team. Wow. And he died the following year. We was getting ready to do it again in 12, and he died. I'm talking to Tom. I still talk to Tom to this day.
Right.
I'm in the video with Wiley and them. The one it's on YouTube. I can't think of it. But man, right in the video, like we was with them. Like, and this is 14 years ago. She was at the event. She's literally sitting in my pictures, sitting beside him, sitting beside Raina.
Miss Julia Sugarbaker said, I was there. She was at the Ibiza.
Exactly.
She said she was there.
It was like 5,000 people there.
Yeah.
Hey, that was his last performance. He died the following year. I went to his funeral, went to his viewing that I think was at the Mayor's Building.
Yeah, but look, was I lying about the Howard Theater? We was out in front of the Howard Theater and with his viewing.
Yeah,
it was a whole vibe. Like you just couldn't listen. I don't even. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all just don't.
So yeah, it's definitely personal with me. It's definitely because it's personal, real personal.
Look, Halfpence said being up in their house did something to me. Yeah. When you realize like this isn't just this is somebody that I was cool with. No, this is somebody that was in their inner circle, and it was no reason for it. Like it's not like y'all fell out. Like she was still in y'all face and sending information out about y'all. Like it's crazy. It's what crazy.
I told you it was because of Raina Ashley thing toward the end of the season, and she turned. It was like, I gotta make them, because we was emerging as the fan favorites, and they weren't. So it was like, let me muddy them. You better run.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Say hi to the people, man.
They was asking about you, little Jamie.
Hey, what's up?
All right, be safe out there.
All right, see y'all.
All right. The people who was asking about little Jamie, there he go. There he go. I think some of them wanted to see it. They like him. They think he cute. I think some of them was wanted to flirt with him.
He in the community too. He doing great. Proud of him. You know, it's so much that happened since that show went off that it's more important than anything where we left off. Like, it's literally nothing where we left off you can make me talk about. Because I'm going to be like, yeah, I don't care. What's next?
Right. Yeah. And listen, and I think sometimes that's the downside when shows take these long breaks. And I don't know all the reasons why the show took the break that it took. I don't know, that's Carlos' business. But when you take a long break like this, it's hard because, like you said, the stuff you would have cared about 2 years ago, you just don't care about no more. And y'all are just not in the, like, y'all really would, it would almost really be like starting over at this point, because everybody's life is just so much different now.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah,
I think I know why I took the break. I know why, and it's based on the way it left off.
Yeah,
Said not fooling with this, and you saw how Twitter got toxic with me and them. You know, they think they could say what they want. You was at the other thing, remember?
I was there.
Yeah, you saw how that went.
I was there. I saw y'all. I was there. We talked. We talked. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like, because it's a couple ensemble show, they think the man can't have a voice to a woman on the cast. Nah, y'all got me fucked up. I'm gonna say something. Especially if you not as the man. You gotta address your people, man. You can't let her disrespect me and other men on the show and then think, oh, it's TV. No, you gotta say something. And if not, I am. And that's kind of where it left off. And social media, that event we was at. So I don't say, man, we ain't doing nothing. And I guess I'm more mad because I'm really from here and they not. So like you said, it's a real DC show with real DC people. Then it went to shit from people not from DC.
Yeah. Because I tell people, when it comes to Potomac, not near one of those women are from DC. Not one. The closest was Robin, who's from Baltimore. But Giselle is not from DC. She's from Louisiana, went to school in Hampton. Monique wasn't from DC. Robin is the closest. She was from Baltimore. Now, Sharice wasn't from New Jersey. Wasn't from DC. She was from New Jersey. Ashley's, she grew up in this area, but she was from Virginia. But she might be the closest. Her and Robin were the two closest. Candace is from Atlanta. So, like, they're not DC people. They're people who moved here. Right.
So. I actually met Michael maybe 13, 14 years ago when he had that club in Georgetown. My man threw an event there, and I met him. And then, whenever Potomac started, I saw him and I said, oh, dang, that's the dude. And then they did a scene there. So, yeah, that's probably closer you're going to get is Ashley and him.
Yep. I knew. Matter of fact, something you just said reminded me of something. Cookie was sending me information about Chris and Candace.
I believe it.
Because again, this was years ago, so I don't remember everything. Yeah, but, yeah. Yeah, Juana's from Baltimore. Yeah, Juana Robin.
Understand how many people have messaged me today. When I say, if I post this shit I got today about her, and the shit she did to some people that I know, y'all gonna be like, man, like literally the flood, like my phone been ringing since I've been listening to this, and I'm like, let me call you back. It's all DC natives, like real DC that's pissed. They're like, Jamie, I saw your post. I said, I'm gonna call you back. Cause they pissed, cause they know everybody know who she is, and they know she been around, and they like, are you serious, man? Yes. Yep. One girl wrote me an inbox this long on how she got her fired. Same conversation me and you had. Another person.
I wonder if it's my friend. Because a friend of mine, she got a friend of mine fired.
I wonder, maybe.
Did she work at a school?
Was it law enforcement? No, this was law enforcement.
Oh no, the person she got fired worked at a school. I can tell the story because I mean this was years ago. Now I can tell the story. She was a principal of a school in Ward 4, where she lived, and the principal was messing with the resource officer.
Hey.
And Cookie went to his, went to the people. He was married at the time.
Oh,
you know who I'm talking about?
That up. I do know what you're talking about. So she went through her shit, and then she said, and then he went through this with her over same thing you just said. So it's two people right now did that same exact thing.
And it boiled down to the fact that Cookie wanted to mess with this dude, or Cookie was messing with the dude, or whatever the situation was. But that's what it boiled down to. But she ended up losing her job with DCPS. And I think he got demoted. I don't think he got fired, but I think he got demoted.
Yeah, he went through it for 2 years, though.
Yeah, he went through it. Yeah, he went through it. Sure did.
I literally got that verbatim in my inbox right now.
And I'm about to say it's probably her. It's probably her. Because she was mad for a long time. And the thing that was frustrating for her was at the time, nobody would listen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When she was trying to say, no, she did this to me, everybody was like, oh, you just mad, you lost your job, she was like, no, she did this.
This is what I'm going to tell you about to happen. I don't know if it's going to be tonight. That's getting ready to come out. Because one of my other pages, I said, hey, I got an inbox from somebody who want to do some more talking about this shit. She said, oh, Ashley, can we talk? So I hit her. I said, you cool sharing that? She said, I'm going to be anonymous, but hell yeah, I'll share it. So I linked them up like 2 hours ago. So when we talking about where it hit the internet shortly.
She wrote a whole book. She just didn't use real names, but she wrote a book. She wrote a book about her situation. I forgot about Katie. Katie is from DC. I forgot that was season 1, y'all. We in season 10. My bad. I forgot about Katie. Now, y'all, we ain't about to start arguing about what is and what isn't the DMV. I ain't doing that with y'all in the chat. Let me let Jamie go again. You tell everybody we said what's up. Y'all go get y'all hoodies. If y'all are in the DC area, if y'all can support, y'all go out there and y'all support what Jamie and Raina got going on. And again, we may have to come back around. We may have to come back around.
Yeah.
But with that being said,
I'll send you the info for the toy drive, bike drive.
Okay, please do. I'll post it. You know, I'll post
they got an Amazon link. A toy could be $10. Somebody want to grab a couple toys, it's gonna ship right to them. You ain't gotta do nothing but just grab the toys. So I'll send you that too.
All right. Let me know.
All right.
Thanks, Jamie. Thanks for jumping up. All right. Talk to you later.
All right.
They was like, let me get that hoodie. Let me get that hoodie. All right, y'all. See, y'all like that hoodie. The link is right there. Tracy done dropped the link. Y'all could go to go to the website, the JamieTylerFoundation.org. Get you guys a hoodie, y'all. Get y'all a hoodie. I thank y'all for being here, though. I think we got up to almost 400 people in the chat. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to get up off of here. What I may try to do, we'll see how this story continues to twist and turn. And maybe we'll come back and do an open panel later on in the week. But it's 8:35. I got some other things I have to get into. I was going to try to get back down here and give y'all Married to Medicine or something. But I got some other stuff I have to do. I didn't know this was going to take this long. But with that being said, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I think it's more cookie stories coming out. So we'll have an open panel. The twists and turns will continue. With that being said, for the people who are members, y'all already had this information. I know I ain't been doing a lot with the membership lately, but on this one, y'all had it. Y'all members had this information 2 weeks ago. As I continue to get information, when I can share it, I will. And how I can share it, I will. But I do think more information is coming out. I was trying to get in touch with my friend. I hit her up. She ain't answer. I'm gonna try to hit her up again. Maybe I can get her to tell her story. I did it. You know what's funny? I actually did an interview with her. I'm gonna see if I can try to find that interview, y'all. I'm gonna try to find the interview. It was years ago when she wrote her book. Now, in the book, she did not use Cookie's name, but she told her story. She wrote a book about what happened to her, how she lost her job, and all of that. But she didn't use Cookie's name. I'm gonna see if I can find it. As soon as I get off of here, I gotta do some stuff. As soon as I get back to the computer, Tracy, remind me in a couple of hours. Say, did you look for that video? But if I can find it, I'm gonna post it on my community wall so y'all can go catch the interview. But I gotta remember. Oh shoot, you know where I think the interview is? Fuck. Damn, I don't know if I have the interview, y'all. Shit. I'm gonna tell you where the interview is. Y'all know before I started doing YouTube, I was just doing a straight podcast. It's there. That's where the interview is. But what I can do is find the book. Hold on. If y'all give me 2 seconds, because I gotta go. Hold on. Give me a second. My bad. I was muted. I was trying to find. Thank you, Tracy. I was trying to find something for y'all before I get off of here. Let me see if I can find it real quick before I get off of here. I'm gonna reach out to my friend and see if she'll do an interview. But I did the interview with her, but it was on my podcast. I have to go back and see if I can find it. It's not on YouTube. It's on Spreaker. It's on Spreaker. Lord, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm see if I can find it. I'm scrolling. Because I'm gonna tell y'all the name of her book if I can find it. And it may not even be in print because she put the book out years ago. I'm gonna try to reach out to her and see if she'll do an interview though. She may want to talk. She's been wanting to tell her story, but nobody would listen. All right, I don't want to keep because child, I've been scrolling back and scrolling back. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna see if I can reach out to her. I'm gonna find it and I'll post it. If I can find it, I'll post it. I don't want to keep holding this up. But anyway, with that being said, thank y'all for being here. And I'm gonna see if I can find her book. I have a copy of it somewhere around here. I have the book. I just gotta go look for it upstairs. I'll go see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find her. Anyway, y'all, with that being said, let me get out of here. Because like I said, I do have some other stuff I have to get into. I'm all serious and moody. I know, right? Thank y'all for letting me. I'm still muted. Y'all can't hear me? I know. Candle Day is Saturday. Y'all know I'm going to be on top of it. All right, y'all, let me get out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.